Hello and welcome to this special edition of Love Talk. Not just special because it's Valentine's Day just around the corner, but also because we are outside by the Southbank and a beautiful area, right?
I'm actually surprised the weather is not bad today. I was expecting a storm. Yeah, that's what we've been having. But yeah, it's a beautiful day.
And we are in the middle of winter, but it's quite warm. Now, we want to find out what singletons are going to be doing during Valentine's Day. And actually, we have a few options, a few suggestions for you. And we'll be giving you our thoughts on Valentine's Day at the end of this program. So let's hear first from some singletons here at the Southbank what they have planned for Valentine's Day. We'll be right back. What's in store for Valentine's Day for you?
Well, still looking for a girlfriend, and if I find someone, I might go to a restaurant or, the classic things.
So is it something that's on your mind? Do you lose sleep over it? Do you get worried about, perhaps being on your own that day?
I don't know, I'm not too stressed about it, but, going to a restaurant is always an easy thing, but I want to do something special, so...
If nothing comes up, what's in your plans? You're going to spend time with your friends, family, do something for yourself?
Yeah, maybe with other singles. That'd be a good thing.
And if you get maybe an secret admirer's card, would that make you happy?
Oh, that would. That would. Then we'd have someone to spend Valentine's Day with, yeah.
Of course, depending on who it comes from, right?
That's true, absolutely, that's true. Yeah,
That's great.
So guys, what are you up to on Valentine's Day?
Probably not a lot. It's my friend's birthday. I think we're going clubbing.
Do you usually go out on Valentine's Day?
No, normally I'm not alone, so I'll be doing something romantic. But this year, not so much.
Well, I mean, when you have a girlfriend or a partner, it's a day to it's an excuse to go out, really. So it's kind of, you go with it and you join with the flow. Right now, we've all got deadlines. We're not really thinking about, what are we doing that night. It's just kind of like I've got loads of work to do. I've got work, so that's really what we're doing.
I'm not too into romance. I'm single at the moment anyway, so I'll be by myself otherwise.
Do you get to spend a lot of time thinking about Valentine's Day? Is it something that's on your mind, or you don't really spend much time thinking about it?
Well, when I was little, I used to be the kind of kid that used to make Valentine's cards for his mother. So I used to be a romantic, and then
Not anymore?
Nah, I got old. Romance is for the young.
You're very young still, so you lost faith in romance.
I'm a lot younger than I am. I'm 27. So.
Did you lose faith in romance?
I wouldn't say I lost faith, but when you're on your own, there's no one to be romantic with, so,
But things are going to change for sure.
I don't have anything planned. Hopefully I'll be surprised with something by my boyfriend, but here's hoping.
So, do you spend a lot of time thinking about Valentine's Day, if something's going to come up, if you're going to be surprised or not?
No, it's actually one of my best friend's birthdays on Valentine's Day, so it's mostly focused around her. So yeah, she's a 14th of Feb baby, so there's always a big girl activity happening with the kind of friends from home. So it's mostly, we all try and do something and celebrate that rather than couple up.
In your opinion, is it tougher for the ladies or for the guys for Valentine's Day?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I don't know. I don't think it depends on your feelings towards it, I guess. I think it should be equally weighted with equal responsibility.
And last question, do you think anyone should lose any sleep over it? If there's nothing coming up, if there's nothing planned, is it something you should worry about?
No, get a group of mates together, go out, do something fun. And it's just another date in a calendar for a card company to make a bit of money. I sound like such a cynic, but I think it should be fun. It should be fun, and so that can be love with your friends or romantic love or, whatever. Send your mum a text and tell her you love her.
So love in general.
Love in general.
Welcome back. This is Alone on Valentine's Day. And I want to ask my husband here, what did you used to do on Valentine's Day when you were single?
Well, first of all, alone on Valentine's Day sounds very depressing, right? But it doesn't have to be. And actually, when I was single, I didn't really give Valentine's Day that much thought. So I would just work very hard as I would normally work. And yeah, for me, it was just like a normal day.
My husband is a very focused man. I used to be very sad sometimes because no one wrote any letters to me. Are you sure this never happened to you, even college times? Or
Maybe when I was a teenager.
tell the truth.
Yeah, maybe when I was a teenager at college, perhaps. Apart from that, not really. Well, you know, the thing about Valentine's Day is that if you're on your own, depending on how much you think about it, can be very difficult. But there's always other options. There's always other things that can be done.
Yes.
Right?
I would say, first of all, what do you think of? You need to get things straight in your mind. What is Valentine's Day anyway? Okay, is it something that someone came up with? Does it really make sense for me? Do I really believe in it? Is it something I want to live by? You know, or ask yourself all these questions. And then you will see that you will not feel so lonely after all.
Yeah.
Because, you know...
And also because when you are with someone that you love, truth is, you know, you're going to enjoy many Valentines together. We're going to give you a few hints, a few tips on what you can do if you're on your own. And actually, you're never really on your own. You have your family, friends, right?
Yeah, but for those who are at home watching us and really feel sad and low, because, you know, let's face it, even if you don't really pay much attention to the whole Valentine's thing, there's always people in the office or at college or uni that say, oh, you know, I'm going out tonight. Oh, my husband this, my boyfriend that, and you are there all alone. Yeah. So there's things that you can do to have fun on that day.
So I want to tell you one thing you should do and one thing you should not do. First thing you should do, don't keep thinking about it too much, right? It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make a boyfriend or girlfriend show up somewhere just because you're worried about it. So don't. And second thing, the thing you should not do is do not contact your ex. don't
that's a good one.
Yeah, don't tell him, you know, I'm lonely, don't you want to come and see me? That's going to open a whole can of worms, as they say.
And you will regret it later because you're going to wake up on the 15th of February and ask yourself, what did I just do? My life was going so fine, but because of a tradition, you just got yourself into trouble.
And the ex usually is an ex for a reason. There's a reason why he's your ex or she's your ex. So calling them just because you might feel a little bit lonely on Valentine's Day is not going to really solve your problem. What's a tip for the girls, the ladies that are watching us, Elena? What can they do?
Well, if you are a busy lady, or if you are studying, I'm pretty sure your lifestyle is quite busy, especially in London. I don't know about the other places, but here everyone seems to be always in a hurry. And so for you, my tip is, I'm sure there's always something that you always wanted to do, or maybe there's a movie you always wanted to watch, but you never got around to do it. Or maybe you wanted to go and, you know, do your nails, or go for a spa treatment, or maybe you just want to go and have a nice night in, you know, with lots of ice cream, lots of movies, and maybe, you know, other friends.
They might regret the lot of ice cream in the morning, right?
Yeah, but not really. Sometimes.
Just as a one-off.
Yes.
So what about you, the guys? You know, we guys usually tend to be a little less sensitive about the whole Valentine's Day thing, although there are some that it's a big deal for them because of memories they had from the past, you know, other relationships they had. But here's a few things you can do. You know, perhaps you can catch up with a few of your friends. Maybe you haven't gone and played in your local football league for a while, or you know, you haven't gone out with your friends for a while. Catch up with your family. If everybody's going to go out that particular evening or that day because it's Valentine's Day, then you should go out as well. But go out with your family, you know, spend some time with your friends. You know, if you have a lot of work to do, you can catch up with whatever is you're behind on. And the truth is, you know, now more than ever, there is always something to do. We live in a time when we don't have a lot of free time. So you're not going to have problems finding something to do on Valentine's Day, right?
Absolutely. Listen, I would even say that nowadays you can't afford having you know, having to wait for a date for you to do something or for you to celebrate something. People are so busy that, you know, what works, at least for us, is that, you know, whenever we can, we do what we need to do. we enjoy time together, we make the most of the time that we have. So maybe Valentine's Day we're going to be very busy in the office or somewhere else, and we won't be giving each other's flowers and stuff, because there's other things for you to do. Yeah, that's what I mean, really.
Although, here's the thing about Elena. She's very frank, right?
Yes,
She's
I
very
am.
honest, very frank. And, perhaps this day is important in your relationship. And if it is, then by all means, use it. I'm sure that not everyone who's watching this show right now will spend Valentine's Day alone. Some will. And actually, like we said, you will not really spend it alone. I'm sure you are with your family, with your friends, work colleagues. We're using this term alone in the sense of maybe you're not in a relationship right now, which, by the way, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Perhaps you just feel that you want to invest in yourself right now, in your career, and that's great. You shouldn't feel, the bottom line is you should not feel bad because you don't have someone to go out for dinner with. And, I'm sure that if you tell your colleagues at work that you want to pay them a dinner, there's going to be a lot of candidates to go out with you. All right, so we're going to go into a short break. When we come back, we are going to continue talking about this, and we're going to tell you what our opinions, our ideas about Valentine's Day really are. And we have a special surprise for you because we filmed a photo shoot that we went on, right? Did you enjoy that?
Yes, and actually this is something that if you have a partner, you can do on a Valentine's Day or as a gift before the day. And you can go and get some great pictures of you two.
How did you feel when you were being pampered to go on the photo shoot?
Oh my God, how did I feel? Wonderful. I really, really want to go back. They were really, really nice to us.
So you spent about an hour on hair and makeup, and ladies like that, right?
Yes, they were so nice to us. They would serve me drinks, tea, orange juice, and I said, "Oh yes, keep it coming."
So you're gonna have a chance to have a look at the photo shoot we did. So we're gonna go for a break, and we'll be right back. So we're back. We're still here in the Southbank. There's a lot of people here exercising, walking.
And it's getting colder by the minute.
And we have to say, by the way, as well, Elena, that there's a lot of people here walking, taking in the scenery and taking pictures by themselves, right? And they're having a blast.
Oh, yes, I can tell, because we see that a lot nowadays. Yeah.
So you don't have to be with someone, so you can go to scenic places and take pictures. So before I give my last tip of what people can do on Valentine's Day, if they're on their own, what about the ladies? What else can they do, Elena?
Well, they can, those get together with your friends, with your other single girlfriends.
Girls not in?
Yeah, or I've already mentioned something similar, but you can have make a special dinner for you guys, catch up. Or maybe with your family. Sometimes, life is so, time flies by so quickly, you hardly ever have time for family or, to catch up with your grandparents or whatever. It's a good idea. A dinner.
A dinner.
Yes.
And guys, look, if it were me, if I was on my own on Valentine's Day, and if I had that on my mind, which I never really had, but if that was on my mind, then I would go for like an aggressive gym class, right? A boxing class or
some karting.
Karting with some friends, something that I enjoy to really get my mind off. That's something with a lot of adrenaline. What do you think?
Yes, I think you would like that, especially you. But I really believe in that same thing that I said in the beginning. It's all about how you see things.
Yeah.
If you are really into these festive dates, then I understand that you may feel a bit low. You may feel a bit like, oh, everyone else is doing it. What about me? But
Yeah, and the thing is, our advice is for you who have this on your mind, because perhaps you're watching us now and you really don't really care or don't really mind. And what we feel about Valentine's Day is that it's like any other commercial day. For some people, it has a very important significance. we're not belittling this day and the importance it may have for you, because maybe you've had some great moments on Valentine's Day, and you like to remember those moments. Although, if it was a relationship that didn't work, then you shouldn't be remembering it. But we also want to let you know that you cannot get caught up with, you know, the marketing of this day, because it's not like the TV's showing you hearts, candy hearts everywhere and flowers everywhere. It's not like that. So don't get caught up with that. Don't get caught up with the chit chat of the office, and get on with your day.
And I was even going to say, you know, for those who are married, we've advised many couples where the lady especially was expecting something from the husband or the partner on that day, because maybe she doesn't get much attention throughout the year. So maybe it's a good idea, because the fact that you feel alone or you feel low because nothing happened, no one gave you anything, there's a reason why, there's a root to this. So perhaps it's time for you to have a frank conversation with your partner and tell him how you feel, or vice versa, tell her how you feel, that you don't want to have to wait for a special date anymore, for you to feel loved and receive something special, and then, you know, take it from there.
Yeah. So if you're in a relationship, then if you want to enjoy Valentine's Day, by all means. If you're on your own, listen, it's just another day. Go and do something you enjoy. Take some time for yourself. Spend some time with people that you love, people you enjoy, your company. Remember, don't call your ex no matter what.
Or don't do anything you will regret later.
Yes. And that's it. That's our advice. Now, we want to show you this photo shoot we went on. I'm sure the ladies will enjoy a day out like this. So if you're a guy, you're looking for a way to treat your lady, go ahead. Go ahead, because...
He also liked it. Yeah, he
secretly
told me that he enjoyed himself very much.
Secretly, a little bit. Secretly, but don't tell anyone, okay? But if you're a guy, you want to treat your lady, you know, it's something nice you guys can do together, and something that you can keep to remember in the future. And after the photo shoot, it's bye-bye. We'll be back with you here again next week. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, today we're going to do something very different but very fun, and something you can do as well with your partner. We're going to go and do a photo shoot, something you can do if you have the spare time and if you want to capture some special moments.
Actually, not if you have spare time, you should make some time, because you can have wonderful photos for you to remember later of when you were dating, or maybe of a particular time of your relationship. I think it's a great idea.
That's right, she's right. She's usually right. So we're gonna go into the photo shoot now, and we hope that you enjoy the final product. Let's go. Right, I'm here with James, and I'm James, as you guys know, and I have my my pictures here that I took with Elena. Now, you were telling me, James, you get a lot of couples coming in to do photo shoots.
Yeah, at least one couple a day.
Right.
Because we're a small boutique studio, we can cater to every couple's individual needs. So it's a nice day for them.
Do they do that? I mean, is it to remember their relationship by, like, in future years, or do they use it for everyone that comes here? Is a model, or is it everyone?
Different individual cases per individual clients. Some people come in for sexy shoots together, intimate shots that nobody else can take. Others just want something to remind them of their 50th anniversary, or it's just a special occasion.
So you don't have to be a model to come in?
Not at all. That's our job, to make you a model.
All right, so if you want to do what we did, I mean, you just saw there's some of our shots, then it's going to be something great for you to remember yourself, you know, with your partner in a few years' time, and to show your friends, depending on what shoot it is. And we hope you enjoy it. We had a great time. Welcome back. Here we are now celebrating Valentine's Day. Not everyone celebrates it, but we decided to.
Yes, we're usually very busy, but this year we came to a very special place.
And usually we don't really celebrate Valentine's that much, but we decided to do something special. And the key is, right, Elena, to do something special. If you're going to do something, if you're going to organize something for your partner, your husband, or the wives organize for the husband sometimes, what do you think?
Of course they do, yeah.
You think so? 2014, things have changed that much?
Yes. But we don't mind, you know, we work together. Of course, because sometimes, you know, the man is busy or vice versa, so we, you know.
If you are going to organize something, if you're going to do something special, put a lot of effort into it. We are in an Italian restaurant here in Finchley, going to have the food of the passion. If you want some more details of this lovely food, this lovely place, you can visit our website. And remember, don't just do something without any thought into it. Put your best into that so that your other half can feel appreciated and loved.
I would even say, sometimes people think that, you know, to go to a nice place, they need to really look for a place even far away. You know, look at your local restaurant. You know, this is a very nice, cozy local restaurant. You know, it's nice and you know, we felt very welcomed, and the dishes are just really, really nice. So you don't need to go far if you don't have the time, you know?
Let's tuck in because it's Valentine's Day and the cameras shouldn't be rolling that much. We should be enjoying ourselves, right? Right, I'm here with Antonio, who looked after myself, and Elena made us feel very welcome. Antonio, what's the most popular dish here at Capriccios?
The most popular dish is scalopa milanese, which is a very easy dish, but everybody likes it. It's very popular.
And we had, before we started, we had the focaccia bread, which you guys prepare here in the house, and everything you serve here is prepared in-house?
Everything we prepare here is homemade, except, of course, ice creams.
Everybody buys ice cream, right?
Everybody buys. It's easy. It's something we have to be very careful to prepare, and we have a very good supplier with a very good quality.
And there's actually a very special person who's not a chef, but only he touches the tiramisu. He didn't want to be in the video, but he's around. I think we caught him somewhere when we were filming earlier, and he's the only one who touches the tiramisu.
That's the only one who touches the tiramisu. That's Luis. As a matter of fact, he's a waiter. And he doesn't allow no one else to touch tiramisu. That's the guy, and that's the tiramisu guy.
So I hope that you pay Capriccios a visit, not just because of the food that is amazing, but for the way that you're going to be treated, and to meet some of the lovely people that are here. So back to the studio.